Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. This video is going to be something very intimate that you've heard before so many times here on the internet, but today I just wanted to share my side of things, how I look at this specific topic, and I just want to keep it real with you. I definitely want to let you know that you're not confused. You are just overwhelmed, and it's not your fault, because every single time you open Instagram or social media in general, everyone is telling you so many different things, what different direction. I'm also myself telling you to go into a different direction, but I'm giving you my reasons why I would love you to go into this direction. This video is for you if you've been trying to find your niche for months or even for years, and you've taken so many courses, but still you don't know what to sell. And it's no question that you're talented, but your bank account really doesn't reflect that. You feel guilty because you think you should have figured it out by now. And if that's you, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly why niche clarity has felt impossible and why it has nothing to do with you not being smart enough. And in fact, it's really the opposite. You are stuck because you are too skilled. Funny, right? And no one ever showed you how to filter those skills into a profitable offer. And today we're going to fix that. And I know I've been preaching about this for the longest time, but again, I really want to make sure that I give you as much guide as possible to help you navigate this. So I need to tell you something personal. I used to think the more skills that I had, the more money I would make. So I kept buying courses, I kept learning, I kept stacking all skills on top of skills, name it, all of it. Business strategies, social media, mindset coaching, content creation, branding, funnels, building CRM systems, you name it. I did it. I bought it. And you do know what all those skills did for me? They turned me into a walking toolbox with no instructions and with no direction, because I always felt like if you have this skill, you can be able to do this, or this, you can perfect what you're trying to do, or you can perfect your business. It's just so many different stories that I was telling myself. And people would ask, Alan, what do you do? And I would say, well, I do everything. Or I'm choosing to say everything right now because I would move from so many different things, or there was no clarity. I'll probably say that I'm running a social media agency, or in general, I would still like, oh, I do marketing, but marketing is so broad. So that would confuse everyone. Probably they'll be like, I see. Okay, cool. So which means I made nothing. And I felt ashamed saying that. I really did, because I was so generalized, just like everyone else who's doing marketing, and they have no idea what direction they do. And right now, when I ask someone, what do they do? And they tell me, oh, I do marketing. That's when I know that this person is super confused completely. It's like they confused all they've no idea. They're doing it all. They have no idea what direction they want to take. And that's okay, because that's where they are at. But you watching this video, we want to change that. But if you can relate, then listen. Stanford researchers found that when your brain is overwhelmed with options, it freezes, not because you are confused, but because you are trying to choose between 5 different directions or identities. And that's what service providers are doing right now. You're trying to be the whole team instead of picking one skill that gets you paid. So here's why I think niche advice fails completely. You don't have a niche problem, in my perspective. I think you have a profitability skill identity problem. Traditional niche advice tells you pick an audience, pick a problem, and pick an offer. But what if you don't even know which skills make you the most valuable? You can't build an offer on a sketchy ground. You just can't. And then again, something that I want to add in here is that also Harvard Business Review calls this the Identity Misalignment Dilemma. What does this mean? When your perceived value does not match your actual strength. And then YC also says the same thing. the fastest growing businesses start with one skill executed exponentially so well. So meaning that one skill and not 20. But you have been taught to do everything person. And that ends today. My shift that changed everything was that you don't need more skills. You need a profitable filter. When I finally stopped trying to do everything, I started asking myself, what can I do that actually gets people a result? What do people already come to me for? What could I confidently charge again and again? But also in general, just understanding the business model that you're in, and then applying strategies within those business model, and then picking your profitable skill, and then creating an offer around that profitable skill. And then from there, again, thinking about things in the background as well, things as your profit margins, and also how you can increase the lifetime value of a client. All those things in one bucket, okay, how you get clarity on all those things, right? Everything got so much easier. The guilt left, the confusion left, the I don't know what to offer also left. And also when someone would ask me, what do? I moved away from, I'm a marketing person. You get what I'm saying? I stopped being so vague, and now I'm so super clear in terms of what I want to do and the value that I want to portray out there in the world. And once I filtered my skills down, I could finally build something predictable. And that's why I created my framework. It's simple but powerful and backed up by research and lived experiences. It helps you to identify your one most profitable skill, turn it into a simplified, clear offer, make it sustainable at K every single month without guessing, winging it, or wasting time. No more Frankenstein skill set, no more identity crisis, and no more spinning in circles. Just clarity, confidence, and consistency. So here's how this looks in real life. A social media manager who also does branding, websites, strategy, editing, but her most profitable skill is actually viral hook writing. One shift and then boom, 1.5K USD per month retainers. Another one, a VA who does admin, emails, Canva, scripts, DMs, videos, but her most profitable skill is DM sales. With one shift, we can turn that DM sales profitable skill into a consistent 5K every single month. Another example, a coach that does mindset, journaling, habits, business guidance, content help, but their most profitable skill is actually accountability and execution support. With one shift, we can turn that into a signature consistent offer that brings in K consistently every single month. But listen, if you keep trying to do everything, you'll keep earning nothing. But if you take the time to filter your skills the right way, your offer, what's going to happen is that your offer becomes obvious and your income becomes predictable. And the key word here is predictable. So if you are a service provider who wants to finally laser in on one most profitable skill and turn it into a sustainable offer that brings you a consistent 5K USD every single month, I'm building something for you and I want you to be part of this. Comment skill and I'll drop you the next instructions in terms of how to join me in my group. And again, in my own opinion, you don't need more skills. In fact, we need to really reduce most of that. But also I know that you need a system and let's build yours. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching. Yes.